Previously on TREKKERPRISE. I walked up to him, I said, "Oh my," and he was like, he replied to me, "Oh my." To get the CD from them, it costed like $20, and guess what? They signed it as well.
But we're happy just to be here, 'cause we've got nothing else to do.
The footage what I actually ended up with, it's more or less about 30-35 minutes. So at the moment I'm working on the second part of this experience. And now the conclusion. Yeah, of course I had a chance to actually interact with fans as well. I met a lot of nice people, and everyone went for the same reason, of course, celebrate Star Trek and meeting up with actors and actresses, and it was a really nice experience to talk with everyone. And it turned out there's quite a lot of people who like me, so like they like Enterprise, they like DS9, they like Voyager, and they like all of the series, not just one or two. So we shared a couple of laughs, we shared a couple of stories of what we've been through. I mean, how Star Trek helped or crafted our journey, crafted our life. And it was a really nice experience, I have to say. So and every now and then when I meet someone, I ask them a question, and I'm going to show you the questions now. I mean their answers now. So I asked them a question: what does Star Trek means to them? Because for everyone, for different reasons, it means something else than just it's a show what I like and I'm geeking out of it. It's more, Star Trek is more than just a TV show. It's more of a lifestyle to follow, more of an idea to cherish. So yeah, here it is.
It's just amazing. It's just so amazing. I don't ever know how to explain how good it is. It's just believable. It's fun.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's sort of looking into the future, and it could possibly be like what it's like in the future. I mean, we've already got flip phones and iPads and
Yeah.
things like that, so it's kind of
So the good old communicator actually became the real mobile phone. That's incredible.
It's such a difficult question.
I know it is.
Equality? The hope for equality? In general?
How long have you been a fan?
Oh, since I was little.
Okay, for a long time then.
Very, very long time, yeah. I started going to Star Trek fan club back in Wales, like when I was about 15 years old. My brother introduced me to it, and then I did a Starfleet course and everything. I got 98%.
Wow.
I was an ensign. I passed flying colours. I got the badge and everything. My little certificate. I'm so happy with that. Oh yeah, I've been a fan since the original series. I got brought up on the original. Love Next Generation. Huge fan of Voyager. I don't know why some people dislike it.
I love all of them.
Yeah, I've not seen much of Enterprise, but I love it. So it's my core. It's what got me into sci-fi. It's my love.
It helped me a lot when I grew up, when I watched Star Trek Voyager when I was like 13, 14 years old, and 7 of 9 was my very first role model, so I grew my hair long, wanted to be as efficient as possible, because this is futile, and it just helped me a lot growing up, and also deciding to do a scientific career, because I saw this one on Star Trek, and they were the same as men, and it's something we have to aim for, and like every series represents something different, and the development of humanity and technology, and like Voyager is the exploration of the unknown, TNG is morals and ethics, and this was nice is that morals and ethics can be banned, there is no right and no wrong, and that we have to have a look what is not the right decision, but the decisions we should make, and Enterprise is the foundation of everything of that, while the original series displays how humanity can evolve within the next few centuries, and hopefully we will get into a similar society as in Star Trek.
What does Star Trek mean to me? Well, it means to me an optimistic future, a future that is better than the one we have now, and Star Trek is about hope. It's about overcoming adversity, and all the other problems we have currently will eventually disappear because of the better angels of mankind will come to the fore. And that's what Star Trek's about to me.
friendship, really. There's so much in my life that's related to Star Trek that involves friends and family and that kind of thing. Most of my friends I've met through Star Trek. I met my wife through Star Trek. I have my daughter because of Star Trek. I wouldn't met my wife without that. But you know, it's the stories that I guess bring people together. The action and the excitement, the adventure, the good characters, the moral quandaries, the morality play aspect of it. It all kind of merges together in one for me. I mean, Star Trek is such an integral part of my life. It's very difficult to say one thing it means to me, but if I had to pick that one thing, I would have to say friendship.
I couldn't agree more with everyone. I couldn't agree more. Because Star Trek is the most hopeful and most realistic and most... I think it's the most believable not belief. Well, if you should follow something, it would definitely be Star Trek. I wasn't able to attend stage logs, but I happened to be present when actually they were talking about the next 50 years of Star Trek in the Voyager stage. So there was Garrett Wang and Robert Duncan McNeil, Martha Hackett, Eric Pierpoint, and Jeffrey Combs. So they were in the stage and they've been asked questions, and they would try to share and try to understand and try to discover how Star Trek will go forward in the next 50 years. They had a little comment as well in Star Trek Discovery, Garrett and Robert. They said Brian Fuller was a really good and talented. He's a really good and talented person, and he had a lot of good ideas when they did Voyager. So they said the future of Star Trek apparently at the moment is in good hands. So in that note, I hope Discovery will be just as a good series as the other one were. The overall experience about the convention was I'm a bit disappointed because I remember the 2014 one, but they actually did in Excel in London. And that was really good. I really enjoyed it because there was a lot of interaction. The museum part was huge. They had a gaming zone. They had everything more or less more organized than this one. This one wasn't as well managed, wasn't as well organized, wasn't as interactive, wasn't as engaging than the others. I mean, they had a Ferengi Bazaar, literally 4 stands, and one of them selling t-shirts, the other two selling sweets, and then a couple of them selling actual Star Trek merchandising, of course in a horrible price. The Klingon Bridge photo shoot section was just next to the Klingon zone, but it was just too short, too narrow, I don't know, it was wasn't really well managed as it should have been. There was lots of empty spaces, but they could actually have got a good use of it. There was two CBS booth. One where you can actually buy actually had the chance to buy DVDs from the original series, Next Generation. That was an incredibly good price. 25 quid for the remastered TOS, the full adventure. 40 for DS9, the whole adventure. And of course, there's no convention without spending money. So apart from I didn't get any autographs, and I didn't really buy anything special. I did buy a couple of things. So it's all in this bag. And I'm not going to show it to you. I'm going to show it on Wednesday, Wonder Wednesday, so stay tuned, because Wonder Wednesday, that will be a Star Trek unpacking. So yeah, that's it overall. That's all the Destination experience. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a bit longer than it used to be, but there's going to be a couple of more interesting things on Wednesday, so stay tuned for more. There's going to be some articles in the weblog, so make sure you actually click on the website and read all my nonsense, what I will publish there. Instagram, webpage, and YouTube, and stay tuned and live long and prosper.
Jordan, it's true. Where the Vedics and Kais pray for his demise. That's Bajor. They don't like you on Bajor. Well, I don't like you very much. When your earrings the size of Starship Enterprise. That's Bajor. Very true. when your wrinkled up nose is a permanent pose. That's Bejor. Boy, oh boy, pound or joy, they've anointed the emissary. They worship the Cisco like we worship Gene Roddenberry.